The Coalition on Violence Against Women says there is need to include persons with disabilities in the development of policies and guidelines in order to strengthen collective advocacy on ending violence against women and girls who are abled differently.
Now, this comes as a research conducted by the United Nations Women in 2019 revealed that 73.1% of women living with disability have experienced a form of gender-based violence in their lifetime, as reported by Kasichana Masha.
Data from Kenya Population and Housing Census carried out in 2019 shows that people living with disability accounts for 2.2% of the population, translating to 9 million people in the country. The results also indicated that 1.9% of men have disability compared to 2.5% of women. A research conducted in 2019 by United Nations Women revealed that 73.1% of women living with disability have experienced one form or another of gender-based violence in their lifetime.
Gender-based violence against women and girls with disabilities, there is need for state and relevant non-state actors to collaborate through a coordinated multi-sectoral approach to accelerate the efforts towards elimination of gender-based violence.
Lobby groups have attributed this alarming trend to minimal representation of women living with disability in decision-making platforms, inaccessibility of quality education, and unemployment.
Women with disabilities are not included. If they are excluded, it becomes very difficult for them to also contribute to the issues of reduction of violence against women or sexual and gender-based violence. One of the key drivers of violence in this country is economic deprivation.
How are women with disabilities being involved even in contributing or the consultations that are to do with addressing issues of gender-based violence? And we want to see that at policy level, these issues are strongly reflected so that we can be able to ensure that women are safe.
Speaking during the Sub-Regional Networking Forum, which brought together women with disability advocates from Kenya, Rwanda and Malawi, lobby groups led by the Coalition on Violence Against Women COVAW, Disabled Women in Africa DIWA, among others, have called for long-term funding to sustain essential services like advocacy on the rights of people living with disability.
In light of this global funding backlash and the redirecting of resources that we are all experiencing, right? And this is really a pushback from the overall women's rights work, and these shifts are having severe repercussions for women's rights organizations, and most importantly, the lives of women and girls worldwide, especially the most marginalized.
The two-day forum, under the theme Bringing the Marginalized to the Center, also saw calls for concerted efforts to enhance the welfare of people living with disability in the country. Kasichana Masha, Prime Edition.